drop off the manifold to get it skimmed, take it to Marsh Motorsports here in Auckland, and fucking couldn't see their open hours, so I hope they're fucking open. So head in there and do that, and go to a day's slaving at work, and then hopefully get the manifold back early next week so I can try and get the car started. So if I can get the car started next week, then that means hopefully we're pretty sweet to get it ready to go to a chrome expression session. But if not, if we run into problems, it might be plan B, which probably take the stock S13 and try get a hard and fast warrant done on that. Fucking pesto. Little bastard. Makes too much noise. Fuck, unfortunately they were closed, boys, so no getting the fucking manifold skimmed today. Gotta carry on with my day because unfortunately concrete waits for fucking no one. So we'll carry on. Sun's gone down, just finished a slab. I think it's time to go home and put a few hours in the garage. Yo, what's up? So we're gonna jump back into it. Now I've gotten another gas bottle from White Matter Hydraulics. So we're back in, just a D-size argon, and we're gonna carry on the manifold. Got it all bolted up to the heatsink, and I'm just going to weld around the runners. I've already got some tungstens grinded up beforehand, so it's when I dip it, it's easy, so I think we'll get into it. So in this shot, basically I'm just giving everything like a really solid wipe down with acetone, just to make sure that you don't have any contaminants in the weld or anything like that, and it goes as smooth as possible. It's kind of like the last thing you want is a big bit of shit in your weld that makes it weaker. And it was also pretty tricky to get all welded around, like all the runners. I kind of had to move to a smaller cup size, and basically have the really short cap on the back of the TIG to get around everything, but we kind of got there in the end.
Oh fuck your old Johnny, hit it nigga,
So we're going alright, we're about at 130 amps and about almost 10 litres per minute on the gas flow for the coverage, and it's looked pretty good. I mean, good enough for me anyhow. Like I say, like I'm not a fabricator. I have had a TIG welder for a number of years, but I'm only just starting to try to get better at it now and actually looking into how to do things correctly. But yeah, getting there.
Tinkering under the bonnet. What the hell is that?
Bro, we only got it yesterday, bro.
Okay, this here, do you know what that is?
That's an inlet.
That's a screamer pipe.
So the downpipe is all finished, tigged up for the most part. Still have to do that top V-band clamp, but I'll do that once I've kind of got everything all finalized and in position. And then I've got this elbow to put onto the exhaust manifold, and the wastegate's obviously going to go onto that, so I'm just sussing out what angle and how I'm going to weld that on. I think I just need to trim it a little bit so I get it coming out a bit straighter and a bit more of a 90 instead of now it's kind of more like a
about 100-degree angle. You can see how I trimmed it a little bit in that weld. Fucking pretty pervy. Came out pretty good, that one. And I've just slapped on a couple coats of silver zinc just to cover the manifold up for now. I know after a couple of heat cycles it's basically just going to burn off, but at least it'll look pretty for the meantime. And I'm just going through basically a big box that I have of parts on the car and just slowly putting things back onto it. At the moment I was just quickly cleaning up the door hinges. Like the latches that go on the car, and I was just slapping them back on. And going through, I put some of the weather strips back on up around the window. I'm just going for a walk around the car, just to kind of give you a bit of an overview on it. 5-star, it's got big brakes. The car's been painted inside and out. The colour of the car is 44AN, which is Morpheus Purple. It's a Holden Commodore colour. The interior is starting to get back together. You can see the wiring is an absolute mess. It does run, but I need to kind of tidy it all up. The cage I did, half cage I did myself about 2 years ago. Then everything's all like clear coated in the inside as well, so it looks super shiny and pretty good. The engine allegedly has pistons, rods, does have bigger cams that I can see, and it is obviously tuned on the Power FC. It's 250 kilowatt at the wheels, but hopefully I need to get it retuned at some point. You can see it also welded in a strut bar in between the two, between their back there, just a pretty blow ass, just helps stiffen it up a little bit. Hood lining's back in, and pretty much just piece it back together and off we go.